Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Christine Osei. I'm the candidate, Prince George's County Council, District 6. I'm here to give you my vision, why I'm running, and why I think that I'm the best candidate for this race. First of all, I've lived in the county for 22 years. I've worked in District 6 and parts of the county for 22 years as well. I'm a community planner. I have experience. I've lived in this community. This is my home. I've raised 3 children here. They're all in college. I belong in this community. I see this election to have a stake in it because of 3 reasons: public safety, education, and economic development in our community and Prince George's County as a whole. Why these 3? Everything that we ride on as a healthy neighborhood rides on these 3 elements: public safety, education, and economic development. I'm going to start with education because it's very close to my heart. My 3 children, to see them go to college was a family affair. That's what got us to get to where we are. I am starting on education as a foundational of a strong community because I think that in our community today, a lot of our children are not graduating to college. We are the highest in the region for dropouts in high school. If these children drop out in the next 5 years, where are they going to go? College education or technical education is important for any generation that is coming up because they will be able to stand on their feet after their parents are gone. So the question for me in education is, where are our children graduating to go? Why are we the highest in the region where our children are dropping out and not graduating to college? That's a question I'm going to be posing throughout this election. It is not just about saying that I want to be in office. It's about saying exactly what I have done, what I intend to do, and what I intend to bring everybody into a conversation for all of us to work together to address some of these issues that affect this area. The second goal is public safety. Why public safety? If our children are not going to college, they have so much into their hands that they're not involved in planning for their future. There's a lot that is at stake in that area alone in terms of public safety. Look at our police that provide safety for us. Safety is everybody's business. It begins from the household, it goes to the community, and it brings our police in. I am going to be proposing that our police engage the community and engage our youth in the issue of dealing with crime. My third goal is economic development. Without jobs for our children who are coming out, even though the education is a thing that we have to work on, economic development is a weak link in our county. If you look at what other counties are doing in terms of attracting development in their communities, we are behind. And I think that's an area we need to work on. Our metro stations are not attracting the development that is happening in other communities. For example, Fairfax, Arlington. We need to work on that. And my goal is not just to talk about the problems we have, but at least to bring out solutions and bring everybody together for us to talk about them. So those are the 3 things that I am running on. That's why I'm in this race. And I have to back up and explain why. Why would I be qualified to talk about these 3 things? As a community planner in the county, I have worked in neighborhoods where I have developed visions for plans that are supposed to be implemented in the future. The question is, can we attract anybody to build, investors in those areas? That's the question number 1. Why? Because of our weak educational system and because of our public safety issues. We may not be able to attract the development that we think we can have at our metro stations because of those 2 key areas. Many people work in this county, but they may not live here because of why education and public safety may be an issue for them. And it is an issue that is not being discussed publicly. And I think we need to bring it forefront and get all of us as a community begin to talk about these issues. Because they do affect us, and the next generation of children not looking at this area of education and safety, we are losing our children that are not prepared for the next level of life that is yet to come. So I think I have the strong background of talking about these issues. I have the strong experience of talking about education. I have been a volunteer time in 2 schools in Prince George's County, 2 public schools, Dowswell Elementary School and Berkshire. I spent 3 months in each one of the schools in the classroom because I needed to get a first hand of myself. What is happening in the classroom? As a person who lives